Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of MorganSnail Reads Takes Over Vlogmoose. I just tried to film a road trip thing, taking you guys out to one of my favorite spots because it always looks like Narnia out there after it snows, but the roads were so scary that I turned around and then that was a whole thing. And anyway, so I figured I'd go ahead and replace today's Narnia visit with my December to be read pile. So I don't know that I've ever done one of these, which is kind of exciting, but let's just jump in. So I've got quite a few books I want to at least work on in December. This might extend into January. The first one, which I'm working on now, is Here I Am by Jonathan Safran Foer. I was actually Christmas shopping and they had a bunch of signed copies of books and I had this one and I actually checked out without it because I was like, I'm shopping for other people. And then as I was on my way out, I had this pang in my heart. I'm like, I know I'm going to regret not getting that signed copy. So I went ahead and picked that up. I love Jonathan Safran Foer, guys. So that's kind of what I'm working on now. Moving on, I got Heartless in last month's Owl Crate, and I haven't started it yet. This is kind of the story of the Queen of Hearts. I mean, it's kind of classic Marissa Meyer fare, but I'm excited. I've heard good things. I have kind of taken a break from her work, so it'll be interesting to jump back in and see if this differs from the norm. Now for something completely different, I've got The Dubliners by James Joyce. This is actually one of my favorite books, and I wish I could have found a bigger edition because the print is very small in this, but it's very nice for travel and just to have with me. I haven't read a lot of James Joyce, I'm not gonna lie and pretend like I have, but The Dubliners is a collection of stories that has always... I think I read it the first time in high school and it just really stuck with me, and the characters are so well crafted, and as I've said before on my channel, I'm a huge sucker for characters, so that's right up my alley. Crush of my life, my sun and stars. Yeah, okay, shut up. I've got the Book of Strange New Things. I started this in October and it was actually a DNF, so I'm excited to get back in. I've heard some very good things and the premise is so interesting. I started it in the middle of Tech Week for The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and I think that was why I didn't finish it. It wasn't because I lost interest, it was just that your life kind of explodes in Tech Week. And I've got Art Spiegelman's Mouse. I've got 1 and 2. I read Persepolis last month, and it kind of has me on this kick of sort of political and historical graphic novels, so I'm very excited to get in and finally read this after years of people telling me to. I don't know why I put these things off. This one I don't know too much about. It's The Last Song Before Night. I think it was Emily over at Possibly Literate that was reading this, that it just sounds really interesting and exciting and right up my alley. It's set in a world where magic is outlawed and there's a plague sweeping through and maybe magic is on the rise, and our hero is a musician, and I think the magic is kind of interwoven with the arts, so I'm super into that. But yeah, again, I don't know too much about it, but I'm actually pretty excited to pick this up. I might start this alongside Jonathan Safran Foer because this seems a little bit easier on my poor brain. Then we've got The Summer Before the War by Helen Simonson. I loved Major Pettigrew's Last Stand. My mother got this for me right after it came out and I still haven't read it. Sorry, Mom. But her writing is just so charming and so heartwarming, and I think that this will be a really good read for wintry Christmas time. And then lastly is, well, let me grab it, is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. I try and read this every December. It's like one of my Christmas traditions for myself. This edition is my mother's from the 70s, and it's the edition that I grew up with. It even has her maiden name written on the inside, so that's pretty cool. And I am always looking forward to being transported through the wardrobe with our friends Peter, Susan, Lucy, and Edmund. And yeah, so that wraps up my first ever TBR. And I will, oh, look at my shirt. It's a sequiny taco shirt. I actually took it from the children's section at Target. So anyways, that's about all for me. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!